Hello everybody and future entrepreneurs. I'm Omar. I'm a third-year student in accounting at St. Mary's University. I work at the Soviet School Business Development Center, and hopefully one day I'll have my accountancy business up and running. And also I do the Startup 100. So today I'm going to be walking you through the cash flow worksheet. Now this is basically, in a broad sense, money going into your business and money going out of your business. And we're going to be focusing on the details of where it's coming from, each and every detail, and where it's going out to, each and every detail again. Now, make sure that when you have everything up and running in your business, to record everything that happens in your cash, or else you literally get lost. This is just a paper, but actually this is copied and pasted from a Excel worksheet. Now, you should have an Excel worksheet of your business. It'll be way easier than this and more clearer. It'll have way more cells and rows and things like that. You put the amount in here, what date it is, what month or year, it depends on how often you do sales and things like that, or even can be each day. But in both ways are here. We're gonna start off with this, the general information of your business, where it's located, and the telephone number, things out of things explanation. Now comes the cash receipts. Now these are basically money coming into your business. So any type of money, it can be capital, which is the money that you put it. For example, you have savings, you put it into your business, that's capital. If you own a car, you sell it to put it into your business, to put the money into your business, that's also equity. It goes in there. Estimated sales is basically what you're selling with your business. So for example, if you have a cookie business, you're selling 10 cookies each for $2, that's $20. You put this over here, $20, because that's sales that's coming, money that's going into your business. Then comes the Students in Business loan, which is the loan that you'll be applying for if you want to through the Startup 100. The money that you get from the loan, you put it over here as well. Others, this section is exactly what I was explaining. So equity can be equity accounts, any loans you're getting besides Students in Business program, any money from your family, anything like that, you can put it here. Others. So for example, if you're putting in equity, if your family is giving you money, you can put here, rather than others, you can put family investment, and then put others under it. As long as you know exactly the details of each money, where it's coming from, you need to put it there so you do not get lost. You know exactly where it's coming from. Now moving forward from the cash in, we are going to move to the cash distributions, or cash going out of your business. Basically by any form going out of your business, you're gonna put that. Now, I'm sure as a normal human being, you'd be stressed. You don't know where your cash is going, where your bank account is going. It just goes away. Now these helps you kind of regulate where your business is spending money and investing. But make sure you invest in the right place. Starting off, purchase of equipment. Purchase of equipment is equipment like, for example, say you are, as I said, you have a cookie business. Where will you get the oven to cook your cookies? That's equipment. If you're gonna purchase an oven, if you're gonna purchase the pan, even if you're gonna purchase the aluminum foil, you're gonna put that as purchase of equipment. That's that. Now then comes rent expenses. Now rent expenses is if you're renting the place. If you're renting let's say a place on downtown, like a small store in downtown, you need to put that over there, the rent expenses. And that's not only rent expenses as how much the rent will cost. That includes also the insurance that will come along with the rent. Next comes labor expenses. Now labor expenses, again, it's pretty obvious, is how much, if you have hired someone, how much you pay them, but it doesn't stop there. It also continues to their insurance, because you have to insure them. It also, the EI is insurance basically, and the CPP, which is Canadian Pension Plan, WCB, Workers' Compensation. And then comes personal drawings. Now, personal drawings, if you in need of something, you wanna do anything personally, you wanna take money out of the business, that's where you put it, the personal drawings. And then comes the material or inventory. Now this is kind of the costs of the good, like for example, cookies again. How much will you buy the milk for? How much will you buy the dough for? And the sweeteners, I don't know exactly what goes into it, but basically what it takes to make your product. So if that's a cookie, if we are talking about a chair, the nails, the wood, the cotton parts, basically anything that goes into a product to make it an actual product. That goes here into materials. Then comes the business license and fees. Now, this is a government thing, and you have to fill it if you want to register your business, which you have to if you're gonna open a business. And you pay fees for searching your name and kind of ensuring that this is gonna be the name of your business. You're gonna have a license fee that you're gonna renew it every year, I imagine. It's basically that you have a business and the registration you need every year. That's with the business license fee. And that also relates to session number 4, which Rodney, the person who works at the Students in Business program, he mentioned a link that you guys can go to. It's a government link, and it shows you exactly all the fees, the forms that you need to fill out as a business, insurance, anything like that. It's on that link. So you can find all these on that link. Then comes advertising and promotion. Now, obviously, if you're gonna open a business, you're gonna need to advertise it to people. There are a lot of ways that you can advertise it. Social media, word of mouth, it works really well. Basically, these two, they're really big hitters. If people like your product, and if you ask them, okay, get me 10 customers and I'll give you 10% off, any type of promotion basically that you're gonna pay for, you put the expenses over here. If you're going to hire someone to take over your social media, post every, whatever, an hour, you're gonna put the expenses over here. And also, if you're gonna advertise on Facebook, basically anything related to advertising or promotion, you put it over here. Then comes the insurance. Now, insurance, it's very, very broad. It can be insurance of a vehicle that for example, if you deliver cookies, what's the insurance on that vehicle? Your company itself, it has insurance. That insurance, how much you pay for it, that cost, you put it over here. Next comes office expenses. Office expenses is different than purchase of equipment. Don't get confused. The equipment that you need to form the product is different from the office expenses. Now, the office expenses can be, for example, your pens, papers, and also, like for example, binders, and other things like that. Next comes other costs to your business. Now, same as the others on top, when the cash receipts, like cash coming in. Other things like, for example, if you have, as I said, if you have a vehicle, how much gas will you pay for it? Any tolls on the way of the transportation? How much compensation do you pay the car driver per kilometer? Also, if you're hiring an accounting, if you don't know how to do it yourself, then you're gonna put the accounting costs or bookkeeping costs, how much you'll pay the person, and things like that. Now, all these, again, when you ever have a cost that's huge, like maybe above, like, depends on the range of your business, but if you're a pretty medium business, you can say so. Any cost, for example, of $100, you need to specify that this is an accounting or bookkeeping cost. You gotta put it here. If you, for example, if you purchase a bookkeeping program, and they took from you a charge of, for example, $1,000 each month, for example, you put it here. You need to, if any big costs come in place, you need to specify it so that you do not get lost in the business. The last but not least comes loan repayment. Now, your business is doing fine, everything's doing well, you want to repay the loan, either Students in Business loan or any other loans, you put it over here as an expense again. Now, all these, as I said, cash or money going out of your business. And here you put the total cash distributions. Then comes the net cash, which is basically the cash receipts minus the cash distributions, which ends up with kind of your profit of your business. So basically, sales minus expenses equals the net profit, you can say so. This is the net cash. Now, at the end here, it says monthly surplus, monthly deficit. Now this is related monthly. As I said, you can. It's ideal to make it monthly, but you can put it whatever yearly or whichever. Depends on your business at the end. If it's a monthly surplus, that means you're making money. That means you have more cash receipts than cash dispersals. But any money that basically is extra in your business, that's where you put it. Monthly surplus. Monthly deficit is the total opposite. If you lost money and your expenses is more than what you get, unfortunately, that's where you put it. Cumulative is basically the total that your business has done. Like this month of January, let's say, you made $100. Month of February, $500. But comes March, you were too enthusiastic, you paid way too much advertising expense, you paid $700, and you lost $100, you put it here in the cumulative. And that is basically the cash flow statement. Again, you do not have to stick exactly to this. Basically, money going in, money going out, you mention the details of it, how much it costs, you get it monthly, at the end how much you're making in your business. Now this is kind of the overflow of all this. It was amazing talking to you guys. I wish that we can have someday that all the participants get together. It would be amazing networking session as well. And hopefully everybody gets their business up and running. Always pursue your dreams.